Power prices are under the microscope in Canberra today as MPs grill energy companies on just why Aussies are paying more for electricity and gas than anywhere else in the world.
But you don't have to wait for the politicians to do something about your power bills when you can act right now. To tell us more about today's Power Up and Save campaign, we're joined by 50 Up Club's Christopher Zinn. Chris, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, firstly, we're an energy-rich country, so why are we paying more for our power than people in other countries?
And that's what everyone is asking. Look, there are some technical reasons. One is that state governments haven't really protected our interests as consumers in terms of the poles and wires, which are the network charges, which really add up. But there's also the retail element, and that's what's under the microscope in Canberra today. You know, what do the discounts mean? Who gets charged? And while people who've perhaps done campaigns with us in the past and who are active and savvy take advantage of that competitive system, we also know that there's 50% of households who haven't switched in the past 5 years, and they're paying top dollar. And, you know, that could be $900 difference between one house that's active in the market and one next door to it that isn't. So there's some massive discrepancies, and that's what's under the microscope today.
All right, there's an angle here, and we'll get to it in just a second, but there are deals out there, legitimate deals for households who are under pressure and for small businesses, right?
Look, there are, but the problem is there's something like 1,200 different sort of deals, tariffs, if you like, in the national electricity market down the East Coast with those competitive states. And the problem is not everyone can, you know, work their way around it, and that leads to disengagement. People might take up those offers, but then after the end of that 1 or 2 year contract, then they go back to higher prices, and they might be told in some ways they don't always act. So there is sort of some help, we hope, that the government will push through, but also as a consumer or a small business, you do need to be a little active and savvy. Not too much, but just a little bit, and that's the whole basis of our campaigns.
Carl and I want to ask you, we just saw the neatest fridge we've ever seen. We want to know how you can get a neat fridge, but more importantly, how do we save?
How do you save? Look, in this campaign, we're spending a month. I want 30,000 households and small businesses. We're up to 5,000 since the launch on Monday, which is great. And really, the more people we have in the group, the more leverage there is to find an offer which is simple and easy to understand. You can compare to what you've got. You can then shop around, see what the other offers are. I think the important thing is that people need to do something. We can wait for the government to act, and there'll be something presumably after today. But honestly, reform in this area is going to take time. This is something you can do now. Go to 50upclub.com.au. Join the group. There's no cost or obligation. We just hope that you will make you look more critically at your bills and hopefully take some small, simple actions to save on them.
And that's why we're doing it. It's a good call, Chris. Thank you. Already thousands of people have signed up, as you can see. To see what People Power can do, head to the 50upclub.com.au website and register your details. There is no obligation to take up any offer. And Channel 9 is a commercial partner in the campaign, so get right into it.
We hope you can save a lot.
We do.